सो फ्रेंड्स, मुंबई में घर का मतलब एक एड्रेस नहीं, एक फ्यूचर होता है और इसलिए हर बार कल्पतरु ग्रुप एक ऐसा लैंडमार्क बनाता है जिसे सिर्फ देखा नहीं, महसूस किया जाता है। और आज मैं आपके लिए एक ऐसा रेसिडेंशियल एक्सपीरियंस लेकर आया हुआ हूँ जो शांत है, कनेक्टेड है और लग्जरी का असली मतलब भी समझता है। सो गाइज, वेलकम टू कल्पतरु आर्या। एंड गाइज, आज इस प्रोजेक्ट को समझने के लिए हमारे साथ हैं मिस्टर अनुज हु इज़ द हेड सेल्स हेड ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट। ना कि फॉर पर्टिकुलर दिस प्रोजेक्ट, वो पूरा एंटायर सेकंड होम जो रहने वाले कल्पतरु ग्रुप का, वो पूरा हेड करते हैं। और आज ये हमें इस पूरे प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में बताएंगे, लोकेशन क्या है, कनेक्टिविटी क्या है। सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग दिस प्रोजेक्ट, एक बार हम थोड़ा अनुज से बात करते हैं। सो हाय अनुज, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। और बिफोर स्टार्टिंग दिस प्रोजेक्ट, थोड़ा बहुत आप मुझे अपने बारे में बताएंगे, क्या आपका एक्सपीरियंस रहा है, कब से आप इस ग्रुप के साथ हैं, देन हम आगे की चीज़ें आपके साथ डिस्कस करते हैं।
Well, my name is Anuj Shahi and I've been associated with Kalpataru Group from very long time, and I typically head most of the second homes when it comes to Kalpataru Aria. There is another project which is in Lonavala, that's a villa project, that's a bungalow project that also I take care of it. Along with that, there is one more project which is in Panvel, that's a primary market basically, that also I take care of it. And apart from that, there are other projects which is in future pipeline, that also I'll be taking care of it.
Okay.
That's how the portfolio it has been distributed to us.
Okay, so how's the experience of Kalpataru with you right now? What kind of experience we're getting with the Kalpataru?
Well, when it comes to Kalpataru as a developer, we are into a product development. We basically, when you look at our presence in Bombay, Hyderabad, Jodhpur, and Noida, we have been present in the market from last 56, 57 years.
Okay.
And all the marquee building, be it in South Mumbai, be it in western suburbs or in Thane, everywhere we do have a presence. When it comes to second home, when I was talking about the product which is in Lonavala, that's a bungalow project. That's and let me tell you, that's 66 acre of a development that typically says that if somebody needs a 4 BHK or 5 BHK bungalow in Lonavala, he has no other option as Kalpataru.
Okay.
That is one. Second, when it comes to a product like Kalpataru Aria, the reason for us to come up with such massive development, that's 88 acre development of Kalpataru Aria, is a plotted development.
Okay.
And we also come up with a residences of G+7 story residences, which is typically a 2 BHK. And along with that, we also have a row houses. That's typically, we called it a town houses. The people who does not want to take a little bit of a pressure in terms of construction, they just want to come and stay in this locality because this is one of the most scenic view at Karjat. We are currently standing at Karjat Khapoli Road, and bang on the same road you have 88 acre development by Kalpataru. The project name is Aria. The development is in 3 phases, phase 1, phase 2 and phase 3. We launched in 2021 and successfully we have completely sold out phase 1 and phase 2. We are currently selling phase 3 and the plot sizes starts with 2280 square feet and we have until 10,000 square feet. So in the middle, if somebody has a larger requirement also, we can fulfill that. Apart from that, look at that entire Kalote Mokashi Hill. It is surrounded with Kalote Mokashi Hill, Matheran Hills and the Sayadri Hills. Since today we are talking about it's December, it's a sunny day, bright sunny day. However, if you really look at and you want to feel the moment here, you should come and enjoy during monsoons. This is going to be one of the most scenic location when it comes to Aria in your mind.
Okay. And also, Anuj, could you just brief about the location, where it is actually located and what is the connectivity from this particular location?
I think when somebody is talking about Karjat in recent terms, there are a lot of infrastructure development started happening. So when I'm saying infrastructure development, the recent infrastructure announcement had happened of your Navi Mumbai International Airport, which is going to be operational from December onwards. That is one. Second, when we talk about it, there is a new infrastructure development which is very soon is going to be announced. There is a green corridor from JNPT until Chowk, Karjat Chowk. From Navi Mumbai, it takes 40 minutes to reach here, and from Bombay, if you really ask me, it takes 1.5 hours. So basically, you take from South Mumbai, people wants to come, they'll take Atal Setu, they'll reach Navi Mumbai, and from there they take 35-40 minutes to come to this site.
So from Navi Mumbai International Airport is the approximate 40-45 minutes of drive distance as of now.
Yes, 35 to 40 minutes.
35 to 40 minutes. So yes, very closely proximity to airport. Those who want to come to as a second home kind of location.
Yes,
it's a well connected location.
It is well connected. That is one. Second, people also started looking at it as an investment product as well as the primary home for themselves. Because when you look at there are a lot of cluttery development started happening in Bombay. So hence they are looking at to have their independent houses, and people have realized the value of having independent house post-COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And if we talk about the infrastructure, so what is the current infrastructure right now, and what are the future infrastructure in terms of government? What kind of things we can expect in next 3 to 4 years down the line? So if you talk something about the infrastructure
So in
right
terms
now.
of infrastructure development, because this locality has been only driven by the infrastructure development the way it is happening by the state government. That is one. Second, this entire Karjat Kapuri road is going to be connected with your Mumbai-Pune expressway, and that is connecting to your Samudri Mahamarg. So if somebody wants to take an exit towards Nagpur,
Nagpur.
that is directly connected. Second, if somebody wants to be connected in the Bangalore expressway, this road is already connected with the Bangalore expressway. Third, your airport is any which way has come. The fourth, the important thing is that the new green corridor which they are building it up, that will come from JNPT until Chowk. So that entire traffic congestion of 30 minutes will reduce to 6 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
Because you directly come from this place to JNPT.
Okay. And if we talk about the gentry and the buyers, so who all are buying this property as of now, and what is the location from where you're getting the maximum bookings in this premises?
So in terms of geography, when we talk about the kind of response we have received from across Pan India, the major contribution, since we are talking about a larger plot area, because we are the only developer who has a larger plot sizes, because when that larger plot size will give you a lot of better efficiency if somebody is looking to construct it. So Bombay, of course, we are into Bombay, so Bombay is going to be a major contribution. Apart from that, Delhi NCR is a major contribution. Then north side also Lucknow, Faridabad. From these places, people have bought it. In terms of South, we talk about it. I think we have got a good response from South India also, and from few development from Calcutta, West Bengal also. So there are across Pan India we've got a response. But in the majorly, if you talk about it, I think this is Bombay and Delhi NCR is going to be the major contributor.
Great, great. So do we have any kind of show plots where we can show the plots to our customer? Any model do we have in this office space? So that
Yeah, we do have. Come, I'll show you.
Okay, sure. So any specific reason for giving the society where you're only giving the plot? So any specific reason for giving the row houses and the bungalows?
The reason is very simple. When somebody, as a developer, like, when we talk about Kalpataru as a developer, who are very prominent developer in terms of a product, and they are very choosy when it comes to a product and sizes of a plot. Because when we want to deliver something, the customer should appreciate it. That is one. Point number two, we wanted that, if somebody is buying a plot, he should not only buy a plot and keep it and forget it. That entire development will look like, ghost city. We do not want that to happen, and hence we decided that since that entire project, it's a massive project, the project should be live.
Okay.
And hence we decided to construct a ready bungalows. Along with ready bungalows, we also want gonna come up with the residential township apart from those plots areas. Okay. So that once somebody will pass it through this Karjat Kapuri road, they'll be able to see that this is a project by Kalpataru, and the project name itself states Aria, wherein your bungalow is constructed, people are staying, your apartment is constructed, people are staying, so there will be a livability within the project.
Great. And now lastly, we talk about the payment plan. What is the payment plan and the plot sizes we have as of now?
So the plot sizes ranges between 2,280 square feet, and it goes up till 9,000 to 10,000 square feet. So we have a multiple dimensions of a plot. It's a rectangular plots, and when it comes to payment plan, the payment plan is you pay 10% within 30 days and balance everything as per the construction milestone. But we are very flexible in terms of a payment plan also. If you have any certain customers who has a certain requirement, we'll be able to accommodate that.
So what's your possession timeline for the phase 3?
For the phase 3, we are looking at December 2026.
So 1 year down the line?
1 year down the line.
Okay. And if we talk about any particular plot, so what is the length and width of the plot?
So if you look at any particular plot, your the width of the plot would be 40 to 45 meter, and the length will be talking about again 50-55.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if we are talking about the future of this location, the future appreciation down the line 5 years from as of now. So currently we are charging something 40-200 rupees per square feet. So 5 years down the line, what kind of appreciation we can get it from?
We didn't anticipate it when we had a phase 1 launch way back in 2021, when we had our first phase launch, and that is very less area. I mean, we overall area for phase 1 we talk about is 18 and a half acre development, and that's 66 plots. We started selling at 1,800 rupees per square feet. However, if you look at today, we are currently selling at 4,200 rupees per square feet.
Okay.
So you can see the kind of appreciation.
Just 3 years.
Yes, you can see the kind of appreciation happen, and going further, this is going to be appreciated. Why I told you also, because of the infrastructure development the way it had happened. most of the people from Delhi NCR and from Bombay, the people wanted to come here and they wanted to build their own house. There are certain category of a customer, they wanted to use it as a second home, but then there are again certain category of a customer, they wanted to build and enjoy themselves during weekends, like the hill station used to be in Lonavala and Khandala, and now Alibag and Karjat is also predominantly driven by the infrastructure development, and hence you can see there are a lot of development started happening. But we believe in one thing, that if you as a developer, we wanted a customer to buy a larger plot and they can build their own house because they'll get a maximum efficiency. Within that plot, we are giving all those amenities. You name the amenities is going to be a part of it. We are not only providing cut the plot and hand it over to a customer. We also ensure at the same time that you have all those amenities ready. If you are constructing your bungalows or you are staying in your townhouses, row houses, which you are giving it to you, and if you are staying in your residences, all those facilities and amenity has to be usable condition once you come and start staying with us. That's how it is.
Great. So thank you, Anuj. Thank you for giving your pleasure time. And so, guys, this is the complete information regarding this project. And if you also want to be a part of this project and want to own a plot in the Kalpataru area, so you can see the number on which is showing downside of the line. That is 9625968399. You can just call on the given number. Me and my team will give you a call and give you the entire tour about this project, and we'll let you know how you can book a plot with Kalpataru area. Thank you very much.